chosen one. They're coming and will be with no warnings. Listen closely, because what I am about to reveal carries weight that your spirit has been sensing for a long time, and if you turn away now, you may miss the very moment that shifts everything in your life forever. They are coming, and there will be no warnings, no signs you can predict with your eyes, no schedule you can prepare for with your mind, because this is not something controlled by human timing. This is something I have ordained beyond the limits of what you can see. This means the change you have been praying for will not arrive slowly or politely. It will arrive suddenly, powerfully, and completely, catching you in a moment when you least expect it but most need it. I am telling you this now so your heart is ready, because when it happens, you must recognize it and not let fear or doubt cause you to miss what I have sent for you. Type Amen if you agree. I have watched every tear you have held back, and every silent prayer you whispered when no one else could hear you, and I have not ignored a single moment of your struggle. What is coming is not random. It is the answer to everything you thought was delayed, everything you believed was forgotten, everything you feared would never change. They are coming without warning because I do not want your breakthrough to be blocked by overthinking, fear, or the interference of others who would try to stop what I am doing in your life. This is why the shift will feel sudden, because I am moving in a way that protects you from the very things that tried to destroy you. Take a moment right now and show your faith by liking this video, because this small act of belief is your way of aligning with what I am about to release into your life. You have been in a season where things felt uncertain, where doors closed without explanation and people walked away without reason, and it left you wondering if you were losing everything. But what you could not see is that I was removing what could not go where you are being taken, clearing space for what is about to arrive without warning. When I say they are coming, I am speaking of divine connections, unexpected opportunities, and powerful shifts that will enter your life at once, not in pieces, not slowly, but in a way that makes it clear this was my hand at work. Type 1111 if you believe. You must understand this deeply, because your reaction in that moment will matter. When it happens, it may feel overwhelming, because you have grown used to waiting, to delays, to disappointment, and suddenly everything will begin to move at once. This is why I am preparing your heart now, so you do not shrink back or question whether you deserve it, because you do. I chose you, and nothing that has happened in your past has changed that truth. Not your mistakes, not your doubts, not the voices that tried to convince you otherwise. There are people who will enter your life unexpectedly, and they will not carry the same intentions as those who hurt you before. They will bring peace instead of confusion, clarity instead of chaos, and support instead of resistance. These are the ones I am sending, and they will come without warning because they are not influenced by the patterns you have known. You will recognize them not by what they say, but by how your spirit feels in their presence, because I will place a quiet assurance inside you that cannot be explained but will be undeniable. What is also coming is a shift in your circumstances that will break cycles you thought were permanent. Financial strain, emotional heaviness, and the constant feeling of being stuck will begin to lift, not gradually, but in a way that surprises you. This is why you must stay alert in your spirit, not in fear, but in expectation, because when I move like this, it is swift and undeniable. You will look back and realize that everything changed in a moment you could not have predicted. I know there were times you felt like giving up, times when you thought the waiting was too long and the silence was too loud. But I was never absent, and I was never late. I was positioning everything perfectly so that when it arrived, it would not be partial or incomplete, but full and undeniable. This is what it means when I say they are coming without warning, because I am bypassing every delay, every obstacle, and every force that tried to block what I promised you. Do not let fear rise when things begin to shift suddenly. Do not question whether it is real or whether it will last. What I bring into your life is not temporary, and it is not fragile. It is established by my power, sustained by my presence, and protected by my hand. You are not stepping into something uncertain. You are stepping into something I have already secured for you. There will be moments when it feels like everything is happening too fast, when blessings come in ways you did not plan and from places you did not expect. This is not chaos. This is divine order moving at a speed you are not used to. Trust it, even when it feels unfamiliar, because what is unfamiliar is often what is necessary to take you where you are meant to be. You are not the same person you were when you first began this journey, and that is why what is coming now is different from anything you have experienced before. You have grown, even when you did not realize it, and you have been prepared for this moment in ways you cannot fully see yet. Every challenge shaped you, every delay strengthened you, and every setback positioned you for what is now about to unfold. Stay ready in your heart, not in anxiety, but in faith. Keep your spirit open, because when it happens, it will not ask for permission, it will not wait for your approval, it will simply arrive. And when it does, you will understand why it had to be this way, why it could not come earlier, and why it had to come suddenly, without warning. Is it really possible to attract money more naturally using a 7-second ritual? Research connected to the CIA suggests certain brainwave states influence how opportunities appear in your life. This technique, proven by 4 neuroscience labs, is helping people shift away from financial pressure toward improved lifestyles. Many are now stepping into dream homes, driving luxury cars, and enjoying luxury vacations. But this information may not remain online for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. I am moving in a way that bypasses hesitation, because you have already spent too much time questioning yourself when you should have been receiving what I prepared for you. This is why I am telling you again to stay open, because when it happens, it will not wait for you to feel fully ready. It will meet you where you are and lift you into what is next. There is a reason I did not give you all the details before this moment. If you had known everything ahead of time, you would have tried to control it, plan it, or even talk yourself out of it. But what I am doing now is beyond your control, and that is what makes it powerful. I am removing the pressure from you to figure everything out, and I am stepping in to guide what unfolds so that it aligns perfectly with your purpose. You are not being left in uncertainty. You are being led in a way that builds trust, even when you cannot see every step. Type 777 if you trust God. You may begin to notice small shifts before the full change arrives, moments that feel different, conversations that carry a new energy, and opportunities that seem to appear out of nowhere. Do not dismiss these as coincidences, because they are part of the movement that is already beginning. I often start quietly before I move in ways that cannot be ignored, and these early signs are meant to prepare your heart so that when everything opens up, you will not be overwhelmed by the suddenness of it. There are doors that will open that you did not knock on, and there will be paths that become clear without you searching for them. This is how you will know it is me, because you will not have to force anything. What comes from me flows with a sense of peace, even when it moves quickly. You will feel a calm assurance inside you that tells you to step forward, even when your mind is still catching up to what is happening. You have been conditioned by your past to expect struggle before anything good arrives, but I am breaking that pattern in your life. Not everything that comes to you has to be earned through pain, and not every blessing requires you to fight for it. There are moments when I release what you need simply because it is time, and this is one of those moments. You have already gone through enough to be prepared, and now you are entering a season where things begin to come together without the same resistance. Do not look back at what you lost and wonder if it was a mistake. Everything that left your life made room for what is about to enter. You could not carry both into this new season, and if I had allowed those things to remain, they would have limited what I am now bringing to you. Trust that the removals were necessary, even when they felt painful, because they cleared the path for something greater. Type 1010 to receive blessings. There will also be a restoration that comes with this sudden shift, not always in the form you expected, but in a way that fulfills what was missing. Where you felt unsupported, you will now feel strengthened. Where you felt overlooked, you will now be seen. Where you felt delayed, you will now move forward with momentum. This is not a partial restoration. This is a complete realignment that touches every part of your life. When people begin to notice the change in you, some will not understand it. They may question how things shifted so quickly, or they may try to compare your journey to their own. But what I am doing in your life is specific to you, and it is not meant to follow the same timeline as anyone else. You do not need to explain it, defend it, or prove it. Let the results speak for themselves, because what comes from me carries its own confirmation. There is also a protection around what I am bringing to you. Not everyone will have access to it, and not everyone will understand it. This is intentional, because I am guarding what I have prepared so that it is not influenced or disrupted by those who do not carry the right intentions. You will begin to feel a clearer sense of who belongs in your space and who does not, and I want you to trust that discernment without hesitation. You are not stepping into something fragile that can be easily taken away. What I am giving you is rooted in something stronger than circumstances, and it will remain even when situations around you change. This is why you must hold on to faith, not just when things are uncertain, but also when they begin to fall into place. Do not let comfort make you forget the source of what you have received. There will be moments when you look around and realize that your life no longer reflects the struggles you once faced. That realization may feel unfamiliar at first, because you have been used to carrying burdens for so long. But I am lifting those burdens from you, not temporarily, but permanently. You are not meant to return to what you have been delivered from. Stay grounded in me as everything unfolds. Do not become distracted by the speed of the change or the attention it may bring. Keep your focus on what truly matters, and remember that everything I give you is meant to be used with purpose. You are not only being blessed for yourself, but also positioned to impact others in ways you may not fully see yet. What is coming without warning is not meant to catch you off guard in a negative way. It is meant to surprise you with the goodness you thought was too far away. I am turning what felt distant into something immediate, and what felt impossible into something tangible. This is the moment where your faith meets fulfillment and your waiting transforms into receiving. I am accelerating what was delayed, and I am restoring time in ways your mind cannot measure. What you thought would take a lifetime to build will begin to form quickly, because I am removing the obstacles that once stood in your way. What if most people struggle financially because they never activate a specific brainwave? Leading neuroscientists point to CIA-linked research that highlights this missing link. This 7-second ritual, backed by 4 neuroscience labs, is helping people rethink their financial habits and improve outcomes. Many are now moving into dream homes, owning luxury cars, and traveling on luxury vacations. but this page might be taken down soon. Click the link in the description and comments before it is removed. There is a quiet confidence rising within you, even if you have not fully acknowledged it yet. This confidence is not coming from your own strength, but from the assurance that I am with you in every step you take. You are no longer walking through life trying to figure everything out on your own. You are being guided with intention and purpose. This is why things feel different now, because you are no longer carrying the weight you once carried. Type 222 to claim miracles. As these changes continue to unfold, you will find yourself responding differently to situations that once overwhelmed you. Where there was once fear, there will now be calm. Where there was once doubt, there will now be clarity. This transformation did not happen overnight, even if it feels like it did. It is the result of everything you have endured, everything you have learned, and everything I have been doing within you behind the scenes. You may notice that certain people begin to distance themselves from you without explanation. Do not take this as rejection, because it is protection. Not everyone is meant to walk with you into what I am bringing into your life. Some were only meant to be part of a previous chapter, and their absence now is creating space for those who align with where you are going. Trust that I am rearranging your environment so that it supports your growth rather than limits it. There will also be moments when opportunities appear that feel too good to be true. You may be tempted to question whether they are real or whether they will last. But I want you to understand that what comes from me is not temporary, and it does not disappear as quickly as it arrives. These opportunities are part of the fulfillment of what I have been preparing for you, and they are meant to be embraced, not doubted. You have spent enough time hesitating, enough time second-guessing yourself, and enough time waiting for permission that was never needed. I am giving you that permission now, not from the outside, but from within your spirit. Step forward when you feel the pull, even if you do not have every answer. Trust the direction I am leading you, even when it does not follow the patterns you are used to. Type 1212 if you walk by faith. What is also shifting is your understanding of your own value. You are beginning to see yourself in a way that reflects how I have always seen you. The insecurities that once held you back are losing their power, and the voice inside you is becoming stronger and clearer. This is not pride, this is alignment. You are stepping into the truth of who you are, and that truth will guide you into the places you once felt unqualified to enter. There is a release happening, not only around you, but within you. Old fears, past disappointments, and lingering doubts are being lifted from your heart. You are being freed from the weight of what you carried for too long, and this freedom is making room for joy, peace, and purpose to take their place. Do not hold on to what I am removing, even if it feels familiar. Let it go, because it no longer belongs to where you are going. You will also begin to see results that confirm what you have been sensing. Doors will open, connections will strengthen, and progress will become visible in ways that cannot be denied. These are not small changes, they are clear signs that everything is aligning as it should. Pay attention to these moments because they are reminders that you are on the right path. There may be times when the speed of these changes feels overwhelming, and you may feel the urge to pause or slow down. In those moments, come back to me. Ground yourself in my presence and remember that I am the one guiding this process. You are not being rushed into something you cannot handle. You are being led into something you are ready for, even if it feels new. Do not compare your journey to anyone else's. What is happening in your life is unique, and it is unfolding according to a plan that was designed specifically for you. Others may not understand it, and that is all right. You do not need their approval to walk in what I have prepared for you. Stay focused on your path and let me handle the rest. You will soon reach a point where you look back and realize that everything changed in a way you never expected. The struggles that once defined your days will no longer hold the same place in your life. Instead, you will find yourself living in a reality that reflects the prayers you once whispered in moments of desperation. This is the transformation I have been preparing you for. What is coming without warning is not just an event, it is a complete shift in direction that will carry you forward in ways you once only imagined. I am not bringing you back to where you started. I am leading you into something that has never existed in your life before. There is a quiet preparation happening inside you that you may not fully notice yet. Your thoughts are becoming clearer, your decisions are becoming stronger, and your spirit is becoming more steady. This is not accidental, it is the result of everything I have been building within you over time. When the moment arrives, you will not be as unprepared as you fear, because I have already placed within you what you need to handle what is coming. Type 2222 to receive miracles. There will be a moment when everything becomes undeniable, when you can no longer question whether this is real or whether it will last. It will be clear in your circumstances, in your relationships, and in the way your life begins to move forward. This clarity will not come slowly, it will come all at once, and it will replace the confusion that once surrounded you. You will feel a sense of peace that confirms you are exactly where you are meant to be. How are people moving from financial stress to more comfortable lifestyles so quickly? A CIA-linked study suggests a simple 7-second brain ritual may influence how people respond to opportunities. Supported by 4 neuroscience labs, this method is helping individuals improve daily life. Many are now stepping into dream homes, upgrading to luxury cars, and taking luxury vacations. But this page could be deleted at any time. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. You have spent so much time adjusting to limitations that you forgot what it feels like to live without them. But what I am bringing into your life is removing those limits piece by piece. You will begin to think differently, act differently, and respond differently, not because you are forcing yourself to change, but because the environment around you is changing. When your surroundings shift, your perspective shifts with them, and this is part of the transformation I am leading you through. There may be moments when you feel a sudden urge to take action, to move, to speak, or to step into something new. Do not ignore these moments, because they are not random impulses. They are directions I am placing in your spirit, guiding you to align with what is unfolding. Even if it feels unexpected, trust that I am leading you with purpose, not confusion. You will also notice that your energy is changing. The heaviness that once followed you will begin to lift, and in its place there will be a sense of lightness and freedom. This does not mean everything will become effortless, but it means the weight you carried will no longer define your experience. You will move with a new strength, one that comes from knowing you are supported and guided. Type 777 to affirm your belief. There are doors that will open in areas where you once felt completely blocked. These doors will not require you to push or struggle to get through them. They will open because it is time, because the conditions have been aligned, and because I have made a way where there once was none. When you see these doors, step through them with confidence, knowing that they are part of what I have prepared for you. At the same time, there will be doors that close quickly and without explanation. Do not try to force them open again. Those closures are just as important as the openings, because they are protecting you from paths that no longer serve your purpose. Trust that I am guiding you away from what would have limited you and toward what will expand you. You are entering a season where your faith will be met with evidence. What you believed in your heart will begin to appear in your reality. This is not a coincidence. It is the result of your persistence, your patience, and your willingness to keep going, even when you did not see immediate results. I have honored your faith, and now you will begin to see the fruit of it. There will be people who recognize the change in you before you fully understand it yourself. They will notice your strength, your clarity, and your presence in a way that draws them toward you. Some will come to support you, and others will come because they are inspired by what they see. Be mindful of who you allow close, because not everyone will carry the same intentions. You are not meant to walk through this season alone, but you are also not meant to carry everyone with you. I will show you who belongs in your life and who does not, and I want you to trust that guidance without hesitation. Surround yourself with those who uplift you, who encourage you, and who align with the direction you are moving in. There will be moments when you reflect on how far you have come, and you may feel a mix of gratitude and disbelief. That feeling is natural, because what I am doing in your life goes beyond what you once thought was possible. Allow yourself to receive it fully, without holding back or questioning whether you deserve it. This is not the end of your journey, but it is the beginning of a new chapter that will redefine what you thought your life could be. What is coming without warning is not meant to disrupt you in a negative way. It is meant to elevate you into a place where you can live in alignment with the purpose I have placed inside you. The moment you are stepping into now carries a depth that cannot be measured by what you see on the surface. What is happening is not only around you, it is within you, reshaping how you perceive everything that once felt fixed and unchangeable. I am not simply adjusting your circumstances. I am renewing your understanding so that you can fully receive what is coming without fear holding you back. This is why the change feels both powerful and quiet at the same time, because it is working in every layer of your life at once. There will be a point where you realize that the version of you who struggled to believe this was possible is no longer the one leading your decisions. You are becoming someone who trusts more deeply, who moves more confidently, and who recognizes my presence without needing constant reassurance. This is growth that cannot be reversed, because once your eyes are opened in this way, you cannot return to the place of doubt you once lived in. You are moving forward with a clarity that will guide you even when situations around you shift. Type yes to receive miracles. As everything begins to settle into place, you will notice a new rhythm forming in your life. It will not feel rushed or chaotic, even though it began suddenly. Instead, it will feel steady, like something that was always meant to be there, finally taking its rightful place. This is how you will know that what I have brought into your life is not temporary, because it will remain consistent even as it grows and expands. There will be moments when you look at your life and realize that the struggles you once faced no longer have control over you. The things that used to drain your energy will lose their influence, and the situations that once caused confusion will become clear. This is not because the world has changed, but because you have changed. You are no longer reacting from a place of fear. You are responding from a place of strength and understanding. Why are experts saying this brainwave discovery might soon be removed from the internet? A top neuroscientist has shared CIA-linked findings about a 7-second ritual that may influence financial awareness. Verified by 4 neuroscience labs, this technique is helping people move toward improved lifestyles. Many are now living in dream homes, driving luxury cars, and enjoying luxury vacations. But access to this information may not last long. Click the link in the description and comments before it vanishes. You may also find yourself revisiting places, memories, or situations that once held pain, but this time they will not affect you in the same way. Where there was once hurt, there will now be peace. Where there was once heaviness, there will now be release. This is part of your healing, and it is confirming that you have moved beyond what once held you back. You are not the same person, and you are not meant to carry the same weight. Type 1111 to affirm. The people I have brought into your life will begin to reflect the change within you. They will speak with intention, act with integrity, and support you in ways that feel natural and genuine. These are not temporary connections. They are aligned with your purpose, and they will grow with you as you continue forward. You will no longer feel the need to question their presence, because it will be clear that they are meant to be there. At the same time, you will feel a strong sense of boundaries forming within you. You will no longer tolerate what once felt acceptable, and you will no longer allow yourself to remain in situations that drain your peace. This is not rejection, this is alignment. You are choosing to protect what I have placed inside you, and that choice will lead you into environments that support your growth. There will also be a deep sense of gratitude rising within you, even for the things that once caused you pain. You will begin to understand that every moment, every challenge, and every delay played a role in bringing you to where you are now. This understanding will not erase what you went through, but it will give it meaning, and that meaning will bring you peace. You are entering a season where your focus will shift from surviving to building. You will begin to think about what you want to create, what you want to grow, and how you want to use what you have been given. This is a sign that you are no longer in a place of lack, but in a place of possibility. The energy that was once spent on holding things together will now be used to expand what is in front of you. There may still be moments of uncertainty, but they will not carry the same weight they once did. Instead of stopping you, they will guide you to seek deeper understanding and trust. You will learn to move forward even when everything is not perfectly clear, because you will know that I am guiding you every step of the way. You will also begin to see how your journey is impacting others. The strength you have gained, the peace you now carry, and the clarity you are walking in will become a source of encouragement for those around you. You may not always notice it, but your presence will bring light into spaces that once felt heavy. This is part of your purpose, and it will continue to grow as you do. What is coming without warning has already begun to take root, and it will continue to unfold in ways that reveal its full power over time. You do not need to rush ahead or try to control the outcome.